Fear is an illusion. Sometimes we fear things that don't exist. That's why witch doctors, as they call them, magicians, soothsayers, and all that, and of course, pastors in Africa mostly, can put fear in the brains of weak people and make them do absurdities, because fear is an illusion. You can create it in someone's mind and let them feel terrified. Let them see things. Let them see snakes and wizards and things killing them. Fear is an illusion that is created in one's mind. And in fact, you can get rid of this illusion. You're at workplace, you are fearing everyone. You think someone is against you. You think someone is bewitching you, is taking over your job, is bad mouthing you. You think sales are not coming because actually someone is doing bad stuff to your company. You fear things you don't have empirical evidence, things you cannot prove. That is fear. Fear is so bad. The good news is that actually you can conquer your fear and actually be better at your workplace. My name is Kato Mukasa, an international commercial lawyer and entrepreneurship coach. My training is in economics and law, where I have 2 degrees in commercial law, and that is my niche. I've been a commercial lawyer, I've been an entrepreneur, doing business, forming companies, managing them, and learning from mistakes for over 20 years. So when I sit here, I know why companies fail, and I can advise the best tips to save companies from failing. Of course, I have a team of 10 consultants, and our work is to connect Africa to the rest of the world. Connect Africa to the rest of the world and bring the world to Africa in terms of doing business. We are all about business. We are all about entrepreneurship. If you have work, IT work, you want to do a website that is going to get you traffic, get you people, get you sales, we are the guys to do that website, to manage it. If you want to do PR, if you want to do HR, human resource kind of work, consultancy, we are the guys. Insurance, land, mortgages, real estates in Africa. You want consultants, you want to ask the best people to help you do this business in Kenya, in Uganda, in Rwanda, to help you, to connect you to people that actually matter. You want to do a research, you want to do a survey, you want to do a documentary, a short movie in Africa, we are the guys who can take you there. You want to go and simply have a safari, simply have a good place to rest at, and you want guidance. Where do I go? Who are the trusted guys I can work with? We are the consultants that can actually lead you to the right people to work with. Now, today, we are encouraging you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Think Better, Do Good Better. Of course, we have a Facebook page which has the same name, Think Better, Do Good Better. We're going to be getting these master classes for free until when time will reach and say you have to pay. But for now, our master classes are for free. How about that? Simply subscribe. Today we're talking about what? How to conquer your fear at work. I began by telling you that fear is an illusion. You think someone is against you, someone is going to destroy you, someone is bewitching you. Exactly, that's an illusion. What do pastors do in Africa and everywhere in the world? Pastors put fear in your head. Witch doctors do the same thing. Politicians do the same thing. Everyone wants to rent your head. Are you ready to give your head up and they rent it and they use it? A politician is going to use you and dump their garbage in your head. The media is going to use you and tell you everyone is killing everyone. That's the media today. The TVs, you can watch them in the background here. My TVs are showing trouble, war, death, poverty. TVs are full of fear. Social media is full of fear. So how do you conquer fear and manage at work? This is how to do it. Now, you must take responsibility of your brain first. Be in charge of your head. Never rent your head to anyone. As a humanist, I've been always saying, think for yourself. Please do the thinking for you. I don't want to think for you. Don't even allow me to think for you. Please, can you think for yourself? Can you make an independent decision of everything I've said? Can you make your own self-judgment? Can you not be moved by the bandwagon fallacy? Can you be able to judge on your own wisdom, intuition, and merit? Faith-based? No. Evidence-based? Yes. Use evidence than faith. Do not fear. Fear is an illusion. It means does not exist if you don't want it to exist. You can sleep with a snake and the snake may not bite you because you haven't threatened it. It is very possible. Now, when you threaten it, it means you are showing fear. It's going to come back in radiation. It's going to bite you. So fear can be contained. Fear can be managed. Never allow anyone to tell you what to think. Why? Because we become what we think. Someone should advise you, but not to force you to think that way. Someone is against you. Someone is indoctrinating you. We become what we think, and you can change your thought process. You can change. You must be responsible for your thought process. Think for yourself. Use fear to deflect it. Look, this is how you can adopt an intuitive thinking approach. How does it do? Slow thinking, deliberate thinking, effortless thinking. Slow, deliberate, effortless. Slow, deliberate, effortless. Think slowly. Sleep over it. Someone is putting fear in you. Someone is hurting your company. Go in your bed, meditate, sleep over it alone. Don't waste time asking people. Use your head to think alone, slowly, deliberately, and effortless. You are going to get out of that bed, get out of that holiday when you have a clear thought pattern on your own. And you are going to be able to conquer fear. Think about correcting biases. So and so is against you. You are this because you are a black man. You are this because you are a woman. You are this because you are a man. People are going to tell you stupid things which are not real. People like you have succeeded. Why not you? You think you are so special to be hated? Who hates you? No one. You hate yourself. So you must rise up above mediocrity. Rise up above mediocrity. Rise up above nonsense. Face your fear and rise. Fear. Face your fear and rise. Don't fear to change the conditions that are tying you down today. Don't rent your head to anyone. Use intuitive thinking, which means you use your subconsciousness to think and think anew. Practice positive thinking, positive thought. Accept abundance than scarcity. We in Africa, for example, we see scarcity, where people in China see abundance. Chinese come to Africa, they have seen abundance. An African is running to China because his mind is scarcity. That is us. We must change the narrative about Africa, the resources that we have that we cannot use, by thinking positively and avoid fear of failure. You can change your workplace by thinking positively and learn to face your fears. Learn to face your fears. Think critically like a humanist. Think critically like a free thinker. Think critically, develop an abundance mindset. Abundance mindset, and also a mindset for growth, not a fixed mindset. A mindset that allows progress, wishing others well, wishing progress, wanting to achieve more, wanting to achieve things honestly, ethically, and people-based approaches of solving problems. Think for yourself and do good better. Think for yourself and do good in the best interest of everyone around you at your workplace. Then let's have some of these images as we wrap up this summary of how to conquer fear at your workplace. This is the masterclass, which is very brief, about preparing you to show you what we can do to prepare you for greatness at your work. Then it's the images about fear, if any, if I shared any for our masterclass. So we have been talking about fear, and we say Fear is manageable. Fear is manageable. It's all about you getting ready to face your fears and rise. I assure you, at our company, we help you to think things through, to think things through. We help you to do that. Do evaluation for your work. You want to understand how your staff are performing? We can do evaluations for you. We can do assessment for you. We can monitor your businesses where you are not, and we give you honest feedback, telling you areas to improve. That is our work. We can help you get the best human resource to have for your workforce wherever you are. We can do outsourcing, something so challenging and you need a helping hand. We are there. We can do outsourcing work, IT, name it. Outsourcing, we are there. We are there to link a gap between the business owner and the market in a physical form of the human being. Thank you so much for being part of us. Thank you so much for sharing greatness, sharing your time with us, and we promise you we shall continue being there for you. This is a Buddha, and look at the way the Buddha thinks. Then I'm going to read it. This one slowly. The Buddha says that the Buddha was not a god. And then show me those photos, please. Show me those photos, please. And thought. Show me those photos again, those images. We can show them to the people. Yes, the Buddha says he was not God. He never claimed to be a god. He never claimed to be a son of God. He never claimed to be a messenger of God. He was a man who achieved nirvana through human effort. Exactly through human effort. That's the Buddha's philosophy. Very important philosophy in life. Then more photos, please. More photos, please. Look, don't allow your past to drag you. Your past shouldn't drag you back, because your past brings you fear. If you are divorced, if you lost a child, if you lost a job, it's in the past. Move on. The kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven is within you. And whoever shall know himself shall find it. Find yourself. Find the best version of yourself. Practice gratitude. Say thank you. Happy to help. Be willing to help others. Practice gratitude to face your fears. Wrap yourself. Meditate. Own your body. Own yourself. And avoid thinking in witchcraft. Witchcraft does not work. Witchcraft does not work. Think about positivity. Be like these guys, smiling, thinking positively. Face your fears with a laughter. There is a season to sow. There is a season to reap. But we don't do both at the same time. There is a season to fear, but now it's a season to avoid fear. If you're going to read your Bible, so be it. As long as it doesn't put fear in you, I have no problem. Don't allow religion to put fear in you. Read a good book instead. Visit a library. Read a motivational book like the books I've written for you. Think for yourself and do good better. The book I've written, you can always read that. This is my workplace. This is my workstation. Look at how I work. When I'm going to work on videos, on master classes, I'm actually watching a video. I'm relaxed. I'm having a computer. I'm having a phone. I'm having books. I do read to prepare this master class, but I live in a good environment. Look at this guy. This one is sleeping. This one is working. This one is accountable. This one is not accountable. Be accountable. Be focused at your work to face your fears. Avoid excuses. There was a jam in Kampala, so I reached late. No, woke up early and go to work to avoid jam, to avoid traffic jam. I was practicing law. Of course, I used to be very hardworking as a lawyer, because as a human rights defender and all that. You have to be smart. You have to face your fears. Lawyers face challenges. Have meetings with others. Brainstorm. Have meetings. Talk about issues as partners, as teammates in a company. Face your fears together. Take a glass of water, drink water, and keep healthy. That's how you can face your fears when you have water. Recharge your brain, reboot your brain, take a break, take a holiday for a week, for a month, console others who are in trouble, be there for them, be empathetic. That's how you can face your fear. Be like Chagulanyi and the wife. They are facing fears in Uganda, they're being arrested, but they keep happy. Keep happy with others, like the Chagulanyi is here, and be good at what you do. This is so important, and I want to thank you so much for always being part of this important audience. I want to see you again. Please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go and follow our Facebook page. Think better, do good better. I am Kato Mukasa. I've been with Dennis Bongole working on this episode of Masterclass, How to Face Your Fears. And I want to promise you, we shall be back with more videos. See you in the next one.